please throw something or make a noise?
Dark figures, sacrifice and evil await the Most Haunted team as they take on a haunted wood.
I'm Yvette Fielding, and this week I've brought my team to a place so paranormally active we've been asked to keep its location a secret. Welcome to Most Haunted.
Standing on a site believed to have been used by a Roman garrison stationed nearby, these woods have been associated with dark paranormal activity for many years.
Even before we get to the main wooded area, there are many tales and stories of the approach of ghosts, phantoms and sacrifice. Many people believe that this is the most evil place in the country.
One of the strangest phenomena attached to this wood is the dark male figures seen amongst the trees. Those who say they have witnessed these figures describe them as unhuman.
And a smaller figure, thought to be that of a woman dressed similarly, has been seen here, in the dead of night.
However, probably the most sinister aspect of the woods is that it is purportedly used for the dark arts of witchcraft and devil worship.
With so much negative energy, how will we cope tonight? We have 24 hours to find out.
Eager to arm ourselves with as much information as possible, I have asked historian Leslie Smith to research this forbidden forest further.
We're in a beautiful part of the English countryside, in a lovely woods, but we can't tell you where we are because it's been asked that we should be quiet about this place, and no wonder. It is a very, very odd woods indeed, not least of all because local people have seen some very frightening figures of men in the trees. They haven't looked quite like us, and the suggestion seems to be that they're a caveman or an early form of Britain, if you like. And there's been some suggestion at some times that there's perhaps been occult, black magic or sacrifice here. The truth of the matter is, it is a very odd woods, with a past we know not much about, but the area is full of history. And we wonder what the mystery is about this place and why so many people see these odd and terrifying figures amongst the trees, staring at them and then seemingly rushing away. What I do know is there's enough evidence for us to do a real investigation here tonight.
With so many stories associated with this wood, what are parapsychologist Dr. Kieran O'Keefe's views on these tales and tonight's investigation?
Now, there's ghost stories associated with this place. Obviously, that's why we're here. The ghost of a ragged gentleman has been seen here. Also, a smaller figure. Many people think it's a woman. Also, satanic rituals, that sort of thing. Many people have witnessed them, but do you think it's real?
Let me tease apart the two different factors here. One is possible apparitions, the raggedy man and the woman. Here we've got a number of different witnesses who have supposedly seen this. I'd be a little bit more convinced with footage, to be honest, because we're dealing with the woods, especially in low-level light, at night time as well. Our eyes, we know, can play tricks on us, so there's that issue to deal with. And if one person has the experience, they interpret it as a ragged man, that information, as soon as that's leaked to the community, anybody else that sees anything vaguely similar, they're going to say it's the ragged man. So I'm very sceptical of that part.
And apparently this whole wood is supposed to have been sort of underneath it, or part of a druid burial ground, which a lot of people find absolutely fascinating and think that that's where a lot of the paranormal activity comes from.
When we go into a haunted building, there's suggestion effect of walking into a haunted location. Here outside, it's just a wood. However, this immediate association with an ancient burial ground is a suggestion effect. As soon as people know that we're walking on an ancient burial ground, people are going to be heightened, anxiety, fear, those sort of things are going to play.
Because one thing we must remember, this place is supposedly a very evil place. Now, this hasn't just been made up. There has to be some sort of reason as to why people believe it's so evil. So hopefully we'll get some sort of idea tonight.
We'll see. Carry on camping.
With our tents pitched at the edge of the woods, our first task is to explore the area with medium Patrick Matthews as we begin our lit walk around in Bluebell Clearing.
Let's stop right here for a second.
Okay. Oh, God damn. Yeah.
Feeling presence. A couple of people at least starting out with who may want to communicate one-on-one.
Okay.
And what I'm getting first, the one who's speaking to me is a male.
Yes.
Young, I would say 16, 17, give or take, okay? And he's talking to me, but he's showing me things too. And the first thing he's showing me, I'm trying to understand it as he's showing to me, he showed me a sun, but it's not just a regular sun. It's got squiggly lines, let's say. It's a symbol almost.
The sun,
the
as in the sun in the sky.
Correct,
Yeah.
and it's squiggle lines.
Yes.
Almost what I would call Spanish or something to that effect, but I don't know for fact. That's what I would think of it as. But then while I'm saying this, I heard empire. Circling the empire, he says.
Okay.
Are you a soldier? He's showing me his hands are wrapped. I see fingertips. And he says slave.
Okay. But so he's Roman or he's Spanish? What?
I don't see that. No, he's not Spanish. That's why I'm kind of curious why he's showing me the sun, and maybe Leslie can clarify that. There's an emblem to that that's connected with this regimen, if you will.
Okay.
Can I ask a question? You're speaking to him, he's answering to you. You get any indication of the accent? Is it English or?
Well, when a spirit connects to me, and they're going to speak to me the way I'll understand it.
Okay.
But yet, sometimes they'll use an accent of some sort. I'm hearing it in English, actually. So
Okay.
that's how he's speaking to me, to make it clear.
But he's 16. He was a
17,
slave.
give or take.
Okay, he was a slave.
But that's why I'm confused. He was a slave, but yet a soldier. So I don't know. Again, I don't know the history necessarily of the Roman soldiers and if that's possible. But the representation of the sun and him doing his hands like this,
Okay.
and there's a reason he keeps doing this to me. So
This is
that's the
interesting.
symbolic of some reason.
And so he's haunting these woods. Do you think?
They, he says.
Oh, they. There are many of them.
He says hundreds.
Really?
He says hundreds. He ran off.
Oh.
He just ran off. He's gone.
With reports of hundreds of spirits lurking amongst the trees, what awaits us tonight in this most haunted of woods?
Are you with us now? If you are, then please throw something or make a noise.
Welcome back to Most Haunted and our investigation into a reputedly haunted wood. You join us as we conduct our lit walk around where medium Patrick Matthews believes we are in the presence of spirits from another time.
There's a gentleman who's coming in now, who's connected with this, and I have a strong feeling it's somebody maybe in a higher up, somebody, because I feel a very brave gentleman here. I mean, he just came up to me like this, like basically what's going on. He hasn't said a word yet, but he's standing right here, and I'm seeing if
When you say he's standing right here.
He's right here.
Stood right in front of you.
Right.
I'm going to stand right there. Am I standing where he is now? Am I standing in him?
No, that's the thing. He's. You know what they just showed me?
What?
It's like Mercury. You stand here, he just moves. You stand a little bit more, he
Oh,
moves. It's
I
like
see.
you can never
Stand in where they are.
him.
Oh,
well,
okay.
he's saying that.
Okay.
You want to play? He says.
Yes, I want to play. I want to play.
Who are you?
Come on.
He says, I'll answer the questions that I want to answer, he says. Basically, don't ask him questions, he'll do the talking. That's interesting. Because again, when I'm quiet, I'm actually asking him questions back and forth too. And I'm asking him, again, I basically ask the general questions. Who are you? What's your name? Everything we'd want to know.
Well, we're not interested in that. I'm not, tell him I'm not interested. If you can hear me, I'm not interested. You'll have to answer our questions, I'm not
Lady.
interested. I don't care.
Lady.
Yeah, I don't care. Come on, we're moving. Come on, I'm not interested in that. Any spirit that starts doing that nonsense can forget it.
If it was only that easy. If it was only that easy. I mean, he's right here. I'd like to just say goodbye, and I've already tried to say, get away, get away.
Yeah.
Let him.
Okay.
No, he's going to do what he wants to do. But say it slower. Spell it for me. Bluff. It's almost like Blufferton. I don't know where we're going with this.
He's English though, isn't he? That's what you're saying.
He's telling me that he actually just told you to be quiet, okay? You don't speak to him. And that's why I'm telling him, okay, I do want you to go ahead and leave. I'm gonna go try to connect with someone else.
Yeah.
He's really a strong spirit though.
Yeah.
And he's, okay, if you wanna talk, just tell me what you want.
They're very frustrating, aren't they?
Well, everybody has their personality, and this
Yeah.
is his.
And he's aggressive.
He is, but I want more than that. I mean, I get to feel his feelings. Okay, can you tell me how you died, who you are?
Blufferton, it sounds kind of Nordic.
He went like that. He went just like that. Like you heard him or you got it. He's actually stepping aside. Okay, so that's good. And he said, back later.
Oh, nice, good.
Good,
We like
good.
an aggressive one.
He's gone.
A bad, moody one.
And the other guy we were speaking with
Yes.
is laughing.
Oh, is he?
He's laughing. He's like behind the tree laughing at us.
Oh, good.
Right behind us, so.
Okay.
All right.
It's interesting that you're getting, I mean, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years ago with the Romans. Do you have anything that you can pick up? Is there anybody else here in the woods?
All right, let's see. Okay, again, I ask him.
Yeah.
Let's see if
Yeah.
the history part can
Yeah.
pull aside, and let's see if we can get a little bit more modern.
Yeah.
I'm getting several different things. There is another guy here, if you will, definitely modern, okay? I'm gonna tell you something funny that he's doing, okay? And this guy's a character, and he just went like this. He went like this with guns. I'll leave it at that.
Bit of a
Obviously
mystery.
a Western.
Yes.
And he's laughing. Okay. But he's actually patting. He's showing me you patting. He's patting you. He says, "Just having a joke. Just having a joke with you." Okay.
I need to think about it. Now I'm intrigued.
It'll make sense. He says.
Okay.
And he says to tell you.
Will he help
More
us
to
tonight?
come.
Will he, oh,
He
good.
just
Good,
he
there
heard
you
you,
go.
okay.
See? No, brilliant. Let's bring Leslie in. Leslie, just a lot of information, absolutely fabulous that Patrick's come up with. A lot of interesting characters going back to the Roman times. Any connection with what you know?
I'm a bit mind blown, really, by what you've been saying. I've had a few shudders going on because it's remarkable. For a long time, it's been said that people were here who looked rather wild. That's what we're doing here, strange-looking people seen amongst the trees. What you described was a Roman soldier of the Temple of Mithras, where there was a son or half-son was worn by one of the great priests.
Wow.
He would not be a slave in the army in that sense, but he would be an acolyte. That is to say, a server of the great priest, and therefore a slave for the god. Now, what makes it interesting is there are 7 layers. I've been told there are 7. That's one work has revealed that, of temple. part of that work includes sacrifice, animal sacrifice and human sacrifice. Now, I'm fascinated because the reason it's so interesting is Mithras, who cut a great bull's throat, white bull's throat by moonlight, that's what he's seen doing, is the god of the Roman soldier.
With Leslie in attendance, I lead Kieran and Patrick to an area that is home to an eerie pet cemetery and where earlier I made a gruesome discovery.
Right, this I find absolutely fascinating. We found this earlier on today. There is, well, what appears to be remains of a deer or some sort of animal. There are legs on the floor. They seem to all be the same length and cut. I've looked closely at them. They seem to have been cut with an object. There's fur on the floor, but there's no carcass, there's no skull. Now, I'm just intrigued as to what this could be. It could be very natural, but it doesn't look to me like another animal has killed. And it's not just 4 legs. We've got, I think there's 8 legs dotted around everywhere, which means there are two deer that have been killed here.
Well, I'm even going to question that and say you're right about 8 legs, but actually, if you were to look at the individual legs, it's difficult to say whether they actually came from 2 animals, because there's a couple of legs there that have a very different look about them.
But I just find it very odd, even if this happened a week ago or whatever, the fact that the legs are still here, it's just
well,
the whole thing
again,
is
I'm not
odd.
an expert at any of this type of thing,
Yeah.
but the interesting thing is, if you notice, is how spread out it is.
Yes.
If something's attacked, it's not usually in herd, so you're saying to yourself, is this 1 animal? Is it 2 animals? And talking about different legs.
Yeah.
But if 1 animal is attacked, the others would scurry.
Yeah.
They don't attack in a circle. You mean, whoever would have attacked them. And that's what the interesting thing is. It seems like it's so spread out, but yet in a formation almost.
And the other thing is that the fur looks like it's been plucked out. And why is there no carcass? Where's the carcass? Where's the rest of it? And why are there only legs left?
Where's the blood?
Although I do have to say, there is evidence of some sort of decomposition here. So there could have been some sort of meat
Yeah.
in this particular
but like
area.
I say, you don't
but like
know
you say, there's no
how long
carcass.
it's been there. No.
But there is definitely evidence.
I think it's a mystery. And if I was Velma in Scooby-Doo, I'd say, come on kids, we've got a mystery to solve, because that's very odd. And I think it's a bit spooky that tonight we're going to be here in these woods.
I'm actually being on this hill and all, I'm almost looking at it from the top to see if there is some kind of formation here, if there's some kind of signal, some kind of sign that's here.
Yes. Are you picking up on anything? Maybe you can see something that's happened, or
I've tried.
No.
No.
Nothing.
Right now it's going to remain a mystery.
Okay. Well, we've got a mystery to solve, kids. Somebody's doing something very, very strange in these woods, and not a very nice thing either.
No.
Let's go.
Okay.
Patrick believes we're in the midst of dark phantoms. What we can be sure of is that we are in an area that requires further investigation. What form will the investigation take on as we explore this terrifying wood through the night? Only time will tell.
This just isn't right.
I'm very frightened. I don't like this at all. I just get the feeling that we're being followed.
There's a rib cage.
With the sun down and the moon high in the sky, we switch on our night vision cameras. And as a complete team, we make our way towards Bluebell Clearing.
It's very eerie with all these trees just going up into... Isn't it? It's all being out
It
here
is.
because you feel enclosed even though you're outside.
Let's go further deep.
Okay.
Let's go in. No, you can hold us. Yeah. Oh no, I get upset. Hey guys, I can see somebody. There's movement over to the left.
The left.
Over
Kath
here.
can see just I tell you guys, why don't you go over there and we'll go over this way.
Good idea. Come on.
Where are you looking at, Yvette?
Yeah, come on.
There it is again. If there's anybody here, if there are any spirit people here, can you make yourself known? Can you throw something? Can you make a noise?
Guys, what was that? I heard a...
I heard that.
Did you hear that?
Yes. That's why I said, guys.
Just whistle once. There it is. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Did
she do it twice?
Did you just whistle again? You just whistle once?
I just whistled when you asked me to.
Right, well we heard a whistle here. What's the matter?
Oh, did you hear that? Did
What
you not
did you
hear
hear,
that
Kath?
moan? That a woman's moan?
Was that not you?
No, no, it wasn't.
That was loud, that was clear.
That was like really near.
Let us know that you are here. Are you with us now? If you are, then please throw something or make a noise.
Where's he gone?
Is that not the moon?
The moon, maybe? Do you see the
No,
moon?
the moon's in the opposite direction.
What the?
That was there.
That was right near you, Carl. You all right?
I'm fine. It was behind me.
Nothing in here, Stu.
No, there isn't, is there?
Do you know, this is weird. I'm seeing like... How do you explain it? It's like a light, but it's not light. It's almost like a
It's
light
like
that's
sometimes when
giving
you
you
see
light.
darkness in your eyes, a blackness or a black light, it's the opposite.
yeah.
It's a white, and that can...
But it moves.
Sure. Right.
I can't...
You're sensing, you're doing it.
Patrick, is there any significance with the full moon tonight?
Well, the full moon, if you think about it, it can create tides and...
What's the matter?
Someone grabbed my leg.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, see?
darling.
Are you okay?
Yeah, we've got a bit of a hot spot here, I think. Yeah. You are, darling.
I'm all right.
See, at this point, there's two things going on, Carl.
Yeah.
What we're feeling, again, the energy is being pulled down. Somebody's playing with Kath because she actually felt a hand pull her, correct, Kath?
Yeah.
Right.
What are you screaming about? Look, here's you screaming. Watch that big hole
It's
there.
not...
See it? See it?
You know what? Let them stand here and
Yeah.
see what they feel.
What we stand
Yeah,
standing
just
here?
stand around here.
Yeah.
Watch the branches and such, and
We
just
saw a
adjust
few
to it for a
animals
moment.
and we heard a bit of rustling, but we just put that down to the fact that it was probably a... What? Oh, it's a cross. We've got a cross for a burial grave. Get off.
Oh, you haven't.
Look, whoa, Stu, watch the big hole.
I'll go.
There you go. What's this thing?
Oh.
What? That's not an animal.
See, this is old. Look,
Yeah.
this isn't recently disturbed.
Right, no, it's totally growth.
Yeah, and this is all the same as around. So this is...
And again, the point is there's no paths around here. We're deep in the woods.
What are you doing?
No one can see this.
So is it a marker where somebody died in the classic way, or is there someone actually buried here?
Hang
Because
on, look
now
at this tree. I wonder if
I think if it was, it would be more of a
branches gone?
memorial. Meaning if it was somebody who died here compared to
this is-
somebody actually buried here. That's what I'm saying.
this is a
Right.
burial site.
I agree.
Carl believes he's getting close to whatever haunts this place. Will we come face to face with this evil as the night continues?
What was that noise?
There's definitely someone or something behind us.
Me.
The animal would be alive at the moment of sacrifice.
Hell, there's a spine!
Welcome back to Most Haunted. We're investigating an alleged haunted wood where we have already had some very unsettling experiences.
Are you with us now? If you are, then please throw something or make a noise.
What's the matter?
Should grab my leg.
Is there someone actually buried here, baby?
I think if it was, it would be more of a memorial. Meaning, if it was somebody who died here,
I think
there's somebody actually buried here. That's what I'm saying.
This is a burial site.
I agree.
Hoping to find further evidence of what we believe to be paranormal activity, Kath, Leslie and myself make our way deeper into this terrifying forest.
Describe it to me.
I've just seen a white figure over there.
How tall?
I don't know. It's just on a white mist.
Do you know why? There's a great... I'll show you the records. There's a great tall grey lady seen moving through the woods. So it's shown as, it would look white at this time.
Do you know, that's what I said to Carl before. When we were in, I said, I've just seen a really... It's like white over there.
Come on, let's go.
Well, that's creepy. And I'll show you.
Yeah, it is.
This is where the smell is so... isn't it?
Yeah. You got hold of me back?
No. Is someone pulling your back? It's not funny, is it?
I feel like something's on my back. I just feel like someone was just pulling my coat.
Well...
Before, just... It's
Let's
weird.
hold that.
Okay.
Is someone trying to stop us coming in here?
Maybe. Oh, I'd rather be in that windy tent.
Now the wind's dropped.
Oh, yeah? Hello, is there anybody here?
Yes.
No, I just hear movement.
I mean, is something coming towards us?
I don't think so.
What? No, who's the figure there?
What?
Was it? Could it be our shadow? Here. Solid black figure.
What behind you? Behind you where?
There, in the trees there.
Right, where?
I saw it behind you.
Just for a moment between the two of us. We must be mad being here.
That was a bloody footstep or a tap. You know normally that you get in a house or something, like a doof.
There, over there.
What's over there? What?
Doof.
Oh, you hear it?
And where's that bloody black figure? What's that?
No, it's me. There was something there. Is that a figure looking at us? Wait!
No, there.
No. I swear to God, there was a figure. There was a man looking at us. I'd just seen something. Unless it's just a figure of mine.
No, that's what's reported here. We better go.
Oh my God!
Get the out of here. That
It
it's
was like something in the trees.
yes,
Listen,
it
we-
stares
right.
through the trees at you.
Listen.
Day and night, it's seen.
wait. Look.
Listen.
Is he desperate? Oh, I can see it.
I have to say, I am.
Right to death.
Yeah, I am.
Me too.
I am very frightened. I don't like this at all. Being in this wood on my own.
Too frightened on our own, it's the turn of the boys to investigate this morbid wood. I decide to split the team into two groups. Carl and Stuart are venturing deep into the heart of the wood, while Kieran, Patrick and Chris Burton are returning to the area where previously we discovered what looked like the remains of a sacrificial deer.
This is where the
Oh, you're
the
kidding.
deer area. You're standing
Oh,
right
you're
in
kidding.
it. You're standing right in
Is
it.
this it?
Okay.
Yeah, there's a deer.
Okay, I had obviously no idea. Pitch black out here. And we're right at the foot of it. Oh,
It's the one that we.
that's eerie.
It's the one that we focused earlier on when we were doing the lit walk around with
Well, that's
you.
interesting, isn't it, Karen?
Interesting in what way? That you heard something here, or you felt
In
like
this-
you wanted to come
Well,
here?
both. And here it is, exactly where it is.
What did you hear?
It was almost like a whisper.
I've just seen a torch. There was no one in here, Stuart. You blind or what? A light. That's not torches, is it not? It's a full moon, isn't it? Stu? Can you hear that? There's footsteps. Someone's going through them woods. Carl.
These deer that were sacrificed or something happened here,
right.
would they have been cut up here, do you think? I mean, what's the ritual sort of thing?
I would assume, and maybe Kieran could help me out with this, is that the animal would be alive at the moment of sacrifice. They wouldn't bring a dead animal here.
Yeah, it would have to be alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which way have we got to? Oh, Stu. Oh man, this isn't country. I'm expecting someone to come out now with a skull strap to the head. What was that noise? Something's moving over there. Keep pointing, keep pointing. Oh. What? Something behind us, Carl. There's definitely someone or something behind us. Me. I've just heard footsteps going. I've just heard the brambles breaking. How can two grown men be lost in a f***ing wood? Stay calm, just stay calm, 2 seconds. Stay calm for 2 seconds, me. Just... Hello? Are there any humans over here with us? Listen. Oh, footsteps, Carl.
I know this is a notoriously evil place.
Yes.
Okay.
But in this day and age, 2009, what sort of person would do this sort of stuff?
It could be people just messing about. On the one hand, it could be people messing about in terms of, they want it to appear ritualistic in some way because this woods has a reputation, so they're faking it basically.
Right, but
There
who would?
could be-
That's a good theory. But who would come out here? I mean, that would be.
What do you mean?
Wouldn't it?
Who would come
Do a
out?
lot of people tramp? I mean, is this near a path? Who would see this? Why would they do this just to show off? If there's no one that comes, I mean, we're in the woods here. Who else see? Who comes here?
Yeah, but what I mean is the woods are notorious. Because they're notorious for a reason.
Right,
As in,
but you're saying
people
somebody's
see
doing it on
things
purpose.
Yeah.
For somebody to see it.
Yeah.
Carl,
Yeah.
your camera over there, mate.
Where?
It stopped. Something or someone's watching us. This just isn't right. What is all this? Oh, God. There's a spine. There's a rib cage.
You know what that means, don't you?
What?
We didn't come this way.
No, I know we've not come this way because that's the first time we've seen that.
Where are we, for f***'s sake?
What's that?
Oh, there's someone there, Stu. Be right behind there.
Carl,
Something
Carl.
touched me. Something touched me then. Something touched me. Hello? Is anyone here?
Should we go back? Regroup and get Carl and Stuart.
Okay.
Which way?
This way? I think Carl and Stuart went that way.
Oh, they went the other way, didn't they?
We're running out of tape, Stu. We need to get back.
I know. Right, come on. I don't know which way we're going, Carl. I don't have a clue because I can't find our tracks. But let's try going up there.
With equipment failure and an overwhelming sense of being followed, what else lies in store for us as we continue our investigation deep into the night?
I just get the feeling that we're being followed.
There's movement in there.
There is movement down there, Carl.
It's genuinely getting really, really frightening now.
We've now got to get out of here. We really have.
There was a face here in the trees. I heard that.
Welcome back to Most Haunted and our investigation into a mysterious wood said to be haunted by malevolent demons. After being witness to unsettling phenomena all night, Carl, Stuart, Kath and myself decide to venture deep into the wood's heart of darkness.
This is the way. It's a bit slippy on here.
Yeah, I've got
it's
it.
really slippy.
What was that?
What was that? I don't know what that was. Do you know what that was?
I have no idea. It sounded like a wild bird. A fox, that's it. A fox.
No, a fox goes wah, wah.
Well, that's not going to harm us, though,
This
is
way.
it?
What? Don't do that.
Some kind of beast around.
Shh. What?
Movement in
What's
there.
that?
There's movement in there.
What's that ground?
Huh?
It wasn't me.
There's movement in there.
There is moving down there, Carl.
I just get the feeling that we're being followed.
Sorry, Carl.
Do you get the feeling we're being followed?
Yes.
It's genuinely getting really, really frightening now.
Sherlock.
What was that?
Me falling over that tree stump.
I'm just following you,
Why would
Carl.
you have steps going into nowhere?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, it's a tree.
Right, what the hell was that?
What?
Hello?
I hate it.
So, was there somebody standing there?
Where?
Somebody standing there?
There's
I've
somebody up.
just heard footsteps up. I'm being deadly serious. I've just heard footsteps up there. Is anyone up there? Hello?
Come on, we've got. Wait, just stand. Wait.
Let's just calm down a minute.
Right, hang on. This
Carl,
is.
where are you?
I'm here.
You call out.
Hello, is anyone here?
I heard that.
What?
Oh, I heard that.
It
That was one of you used to doing that?
No, it was right by you.
No, that was one of you. Please tell me that was one of
Carl,
you.
No,
it wasn't
no.
me.
I thought it was one of you saying. That's what you...
No.
You can hear it crackling. Twigs crackling.
My battery's gone.
It should be
Battery's going.
It shouldn't be going. They're all
Well,
bloody
it's
full.
going. Look.
Right, we've got some spares. We're okay.
Right, we've now got to get out of here. We really have. Batteries are going.
Yeah, but which way do we go?
Well,
Don't say that, Kath. What are you saying that for?
What's he saying?
Because there's something behind us.
Oh, that battery is going as well. Just hold that.
darling,
camera.
we'll get out of it. It's all right. Don't worry. We will. We'll get out.
There's a box, mate.
Darling, we'll get out. Sweetie,
Is that
come
gonna
on.
Be okay.
Come on, darling. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, we'll get out.
Be careful. Let me just zoom in here a minute. Yvette, we'll be fine. We'll get out.
Something's up
We'll
there.
be okay. Right, just
Stay
calm
there.
down.
Don't run anywhere.
Just-
Are you okay, darling?
Yeah, fine.
Oh, yeah? Are you sure? Just we'll be
Right,
fine.
someone, Carl. Someone's there, mate. So no out now.
Right.
Someone's
You
up
girls
there.
stay here. We're going to go up there.
Don't leave us. Don't you die. You can't leave us here.
I'll go up there and you won't.
Just see us up there first, mate.
We just need to leave. That's what
Yeah, I know, but we can't go anywhere just yet, can we? Until Carl sees who it is. No, seriously.
I can't see anything, can it? Because it's dark.
We heard someone up there.
Yes, and so did we.
At the same time.
We've heard it all along.
I'll try and find some steps in the wood. I'm lost.
Listen. The footsteps. No, that's not where Carl is. That's up there. That's up there.
Trying to see if there's anyone up here. Out to have a fight. Hello?
Kath, where are you looking? But be careful, Where? What's coming? Where?
It's the face of
Where the f*** are you looking? Shut the f*** up! Where, Yvette?
just the white.
Hello? That was in there. Yes.
It's gone.
What's gone?
There was a face here in the trees.
I didn't see it.
Yes, I know, but
There was a wine up here.
That's the way you think you saw it.
Hello?
Should we go?
What was that you saw?
A face.
Human, or was it a badger?
It was like a white thing, like a moon, like a.
Right.
Shh.
Don't do that.
No, shh. Everyone quiet.
Are you following us?
didn't hear that.
Do you know?
Which means it must be coming from over here.
What are you doing? Look, there's light coming there. There's light from the horizon. Let's go that way.
Yeah, that'll be the
It's
dawn,
nearly
darling. That'll be the sun coming up.
Morning has broken.
It is with relief that we welcome the dawn of a new day. With the investigation over and having had time to digest the events of the night before, what does Dr. Kieran O'Keefe make of our investigation?
Most Haunted's investigation of the woodland was a psychological nightmare. Let's start from the point that we're referring to it as the woodland. Because of the history, because of the weird things that have gone on there, we can't actually call it by name. That alone would create enough suggestion for people to have experiences.
Let's go in.
Oh. Then you add to the fact that there's this animal sacrifice association. And during the day's filming, we actually stumbled across what looked to be some sort of animal sacrifice.
Are you picking up on anything? Maybe you can see something that's happened, or
I've tried.
No.
No.
Nothing.
Right now, it's going to remain a mystery.
Okay. Well, we've got a mystery to solve, kids.
Now, it could have been hunting, but because of the association with animal sacrifice in the area, it immediately got people's imagination running wild.
This just isn't right.
What is all this?
Oh, there's a spine. There's a rib cage.
I'm not a fan of doing investigations outside. At the end of the day, you're just open to the elements, so any noises that you hear at all, we cannot say that they're paranormal in nature.
Are you with us now? If you are, then please throw something or make a noise.
Because it could simply be walking around the kind of rough undergrowth, stepping on twigs, stepping on leaves. It could be animal sounds, it could be the wind rushing through the leaves, it could even be cars moving around some distance away, but us misinterpreting the sounds.
Can you hear that? It's footsteps.
I'm very frightened. I don't like this at all.
No, who's the figure there?
What's the matter?
She'll grab my leg.
Most Haunted's investigation of the woodland may have been interesting, exciting, emotional, and certainly some people may have had some great experiences. But for me, I'm actually going to say that I'm cynical of all of those experiences. And if you're genuinely Roman of any origin, then I shall bow down to your God. At the end of the day, from my perspective, I'm not going to be open-minded or say I'm skeptical about the phenomena. I'm going to be rude and arrogant and just dismiss it out of hand.
Our investigation of the woods has been a dark and often harrowing affair, but ultimately a rewarding one. Where next will our quest to uncover the paranormal take us? Until then, sleep tight.